Greetings metalheads and welcome to No Nonsense Metal Reviews. I'm George and today I'm back with a bit of a different review in fact. So I'm going to be combining a bit of an unboxing, taking you through this absolutely delightful little package courtesy of Darkness Shall Rise Productions. This To Hell and Back cassette tape box set with also a recommendation of some of the definitely the best and some of the most essential Venom albums, Venom tracks. So if you're not familiar with Venom, then you've got a good starting point because the material, the albums that we get in this box set are definitely the most important points for you to check out. Definitely a very good starting point indeed. So if you're not familiar with Venom, Venom are absolute legends. They are hailing from Newcastle upon Tyne. They are Newcastle's most heretical and diabolical sons. They are probably one of the biggest influences on not just thrash metal, being a huge pioneering force for that particular subgenre, but also speed metal. More importantly, what has become second wave black metal. Of course, they've pretty much invented the term black metal with the title of their second full-length album. They are just an absolutely legendary band. Such a massive impact, hugely influential. They really have left a mark on extreme music, heavy music, inspiring thrash, heavy metal. They're one of the most important first wave of black metal bands. There is no overestimating just how, or overemphasizing just how important Venom are to metal, right across the board. And of course, everyone from Metallica through Darkthrone, through Mayhem, whatever, everyone cites Venom as being one of the biggest influences and the main driving force for fast and loose, heavy freaking metal. Absolutely love Venom. I personally adore these early albums. And this is a really lovely article. So if you're not familiar with Darkness Shall Rise Productions, it's a German label and distro that produces a lot of amazing reissues on tape primarily. But also you can get vinyl and CDs as well. But they have produced a number of these box sets where it combines classic albums on tape with a whole lot of other little interesting articles for you. I know that recently I've showed off the Mysticum box set, the Industries of Inferno box set, which is a lovely one. But this one I also picked up for, I think it was about €60 on the Darkness Shall Rise web store a couple of months ago. But it's so cool, I just really want to take the opportunity to show it off. So first of all, you're firstly greeted by lovely leather bound case kind of box here. Really nice. It's kind of got that foil print. Lovely. Looks the part. And it's actually a drawer as well. So you pull that out and you're immediately greeted by some goodies. So you've got a little card here, a little postcard, which tells you exactly what you should expect to find in here. There's the guys silhouetted. Then we are greeted by a massive hardback book. Now these box sets are great for this. Really hefty tome. You know, really nice. To Hell and Back. Tell your wimp friends, listen to some real metal. Venom. You've heard it, wimps. Check out Venom. And these little books are full of information, interviews, interesting photographs, rare and unseen, of course, packed with all sorts of cool things, trivia, all sorts of stuff, as I say. And I'm not going to take you through every page, but it's very informative. It's an interesting read. Certainly if you want to just get a bit of a history of the band across this time period. You've got interviews with all the guys there, all the members, the legendary Kronos, Abaddon and Mantas. So this box set, as it outlines here in this little sort of bio, It covers the period 1979 to 1986, so the first full-length, 4 full-length albums, I should say, and also a mixture of other rarities as well. So greeted by that lovely book, then, as you can see, I have obviously opened this up and listened to the tape, so it's not quite a original first-hand unboxing, but, you know, I want to enjoy my stuff. I paid for it, so hey. So next thing, we're greeted by a lovely poster flag, and this is an interesting one. So this is the 7 Dates of Hell, which features the Black Metal album cover there, and if you notice at the bottom there, with guests, Metallica, Kill 'Em All. Very cool. It's a really nice poster flag, high quality, very high quality, and yeah, they really do stand out. They look the part. So there you are. You've got a lovely Black Metal 7 Gates of Hell, presume tour poster on your nice flag there. Very cool indeed. So then we are greeted by a vast array of patches. So first of all, staring me in the face is this rather large shaped Venom back patch. Again, it's featuring that black metal art. Really cool. I imagine this would be an absolute nightmare to sew on just because of the interesting shape. So we've got a huge back patch there. Very cool indeed. And underneath that we've got not 1, not 2, not 3, but 4 patches in fact. So take you through them. We've got To Hell and Back line-up shot there with that classic image of the band. Very neat. Then we've got the legendary Home Tape is Killing Music, So Are Venom. Their punk ethic middle finger up to the industry there. Then we've got, interestingly, we've actually got 2 To Hell and Back patches, just a different coloured border. Cool nonetheless. Awesome stuff. Like it. Yeah, I can't really make my mind up whether or not I want to add any of these patches onto a in-progress jacket that I'm working on or not. Kind of feel bad taking parts out of this complete box set. But that moral and ethical dilemma aside, got these cool patches, then we're greeted by a handful of really awesome posters. So high quality print, just like in that Mysticum box set that I was showing off. We've got 4 double-sided posters, ranging from, we've got the Possessed sort of artwork here, line-up shot, that To Hell and Back shot, and more. I don't know if, well, it's 5 double-sided posters, or 6. Okay, didn't even realise that. This one I will show off because I think this is a brilliant representation of the mature humour of Venom and just of heavy metal in general. Very mature. Stands out. Love it. There's the guys looking very Venom. Awesome stuff. Yeah, some really nice high quality things. These are on proper sort of, poster card. It's not just weak, flimsy A4 or anything like that. Nice. I suppose this is A3. So a real nice mix of posters here. Really, really cool stuff. So then we are down to the business end. There is our certificate of authenticity, which is hand numbered. Try and get that out without creasing it. So this is number 729. Neato. It's official. It's real. Cool. And then it's the main event. So we're down to the tapes. Now, we'll start off chronologically. If you're not familiar with Venom, this is probably where you need to be starting. 1981, Welcome to Hell. Iconic tracks, iconic album cover, characterised by their fast and loose playing, characterised again by Kronos on vocals, Conrad with his iconic vocal style and thick rumbling bass, and then the combined musical force of Abaddon and Mantas. This is a seriously formidable 3-piece. Absolute legends. Freaking love this band. Mantas is a pretty incredible guitarist. I mean, it's just the sheer speed and also those intense solos and leads. They're just incredible. So really nice high quality insert here. And not to forget Abaddon's blistering drum battery. Just really works. It's just like the classic Motorhead lineup. You know, Lemmy, Fast Eddie Clarke, and Filthy Animal Taylor. Formidable three pieces. So really nice high quality insert for Welcome to Hell. If you need convincing of the brilliance of this album, Sons of Satan, Poison, Witching Hour, In League with Satan, and of course the sleazy Red Light Fever. Classic album, absolutely classic heavy metal, speed metal, brilliant stuff. Personally, my favourite album from Venom is the second album here, Black Metal. So I've now got this on all three formats, tape, CD, and of course vinyl. This is start to finish packed with classics. 1982, the band had come quite a long way. There's faster, more intense music here. Absolutely formidable. Thrashing riffs, but it's got that nasty, raw black metal edge as well. The title track kicks off the album with that legendary sort of chainsaw on metal sound. Leads into To Hell and Back, the unnerving and haunting Buried Alive, the anthemic Raise the Dead, the legendary Leave Me in Hell, Countess Bathory, one of the most covered Venom songs, and the absolutely fantastic Don't Burn the Witch. Full of great riffs, stomping rhythms and melodies. Freaking fantastic. Absolutely love it. An underrated killer is next, At War with Satan. So this album was the third full length from 1984, and this is widely overlooked and massively underrated here. I think this is a fantastic album. The entire first side is taken up with the one title track, A War with Satan, which is like a 20-minute plus, pretty spectacular track actually. It's a real musical journey. But I think because of that epic nature of that one track, this hugely protracted episode, I think that's what put a lot of people off, to be honest, and what probably still continues to put people off, where you've got two albums here, Welcome to Hell and Black Metal, that were fast and loose, short songs, blistering pace, to then go to a bit of a protracted epic. Yeah, I think it put some people off, but elsewhere it's packed with brilliant tracks. Genocide, Cry Wolf, Stand Up, Women, Leather and Hell. It's freaking brilliant. There's no faulting it in my opinion. I know it was an underrated album that I did on this channel ages ago, and I stand by that. A War with Satan, classic. Things do take a little bit of a turn though with the fourth album, Possessed, from 1985. This one I'm the least familiar with. I've only heard it a couple of times and I haven't actually listened to this tape version yet. But it's a noticeable decline in quality in my personal opinion compared to the first three albums. That said, there are some good tracks here. Power Drive, Flytrap, Satana Christ, Possessed, Hellchild. Yeah, there are some good tracks here. There's no doubt about that. I just think that it's not quite as good, but widely underappreciated. But a nice, lovely addition to this box set. You know, it just kind of works. So that's our first layer, if you like. So now we're on to the second layer, which is where we delve a little bit deeper into the catalogue. So if you notice, we've got these two Black Metal and Beyond, so 1 and 2 tapes at the top of the box there. With a creepy sort of theatric mask looking thing. So these tracks here, you can get them as bonus material on a lot of the Venom reissues. So we've got presumably 1 from 81 to 84 and then 2 from 85 to 86. But these tracks, as I say, you get them as bonus tracks on the CD reissues. But it rather helpfully and nicely does actually give you an explanation as to where these tracks come from, which is very cool. So we've got some real classics actually. In League with Satan, single. We've got tracks from the Die Hard 12-inch, tracks from the Warhead 12-inch, and the Manitou as well. Freaking great. More for the collectors, more for the deeper fans of Venom, of course, but it's still just a nice completionist collector's item to have. So on to the second one here. And I like the amount of attention and effort that goes into, you know, even the tape shells themselves. More stuff. So we've got Satanachrist, we've got Hell at Hammersmith EP included here. Nightmare 12-inch. Yeah, cool. And a load of other different sort of singles and bits and pieces thrown in for good measure. Up next, we have a pretty raw, fast, and pretty rough live album from 1986 entitled Ein klein Nachtmusik. Cool. And I think this was recorded at Hammersmith. And it's a good live album. Venom, you know, just because of this sort of music, it's raw, it's fast, it's chaotic, it's noisy, and it's punky. Some terrible photography in there. Not really sure what's going on there. But you do have some cracking tracks. Seven Gates of Hell, Leave Me in Hell, Countess Bathory, right through sort of tracks like Witching Hour, Black Metal. Yeah, absolutely brilliant. Classic stuff. Again, this is probably more one for the diehards, but it's still a strong effort. It's a relic of Venom history. So the last tape then, again, I actually have this on all three formats. This is the Sons of Satan compilation of sort of rehearsals and demo pieces. So this was released in 2020, and I have it on vinyl, as I say, I have it on CD. But this is a really interesting piece. So just so you know, the first 5 tracks, I believe it is, first 5 tracks, yeah, they were recorded at Church Hall rehearsals, or more specifically St Matthew's Church, Newcastle, on the 24th of November 1979. They are pretty much inaudible. It's just chaos. It's just a wall of noise and distortion. Absolutely perfect, sort of really original old school black metal, yeah, but don't listen to those 5 tracks if you're listening and you really want to kind of tap along to it and really be able to understand what's going on, because it's just chaos. However, that said, the next lot of tracks from the 1980 Impulse Studios £50 demo recordings is brilliant, actually. It's really organic, raw Venom. You get classics such as Sons of Satan, In League with Satan, Angel Dust, the rockin' and rollin' Angel Dust, Live Like an Angel. And then things get better as well, like tracks like Raise the Dead, Red Light Fever really stand out. Personally, I think the standout though is the last track there, At War with Satan, 1983 Impulse Studios demo, really stands out. It's about 9 minutes long. It's a brief, kind of condensed version of the track in comparison to the full 20 minutes near, but it just sounds brilliant. And actually, this is definitely one for your die-hard Venom fans, but if you're looking to familiarise yourself and, you know, explore the original stuff, the real first time round, underground, fast and furious Venom, then this is one that you need to hear. Sons of Satan. So that's our 8 tapes. So now we're greeted by one final article in here, contained in this little pouch, logo pouch there. We have a very nice pendant, still in the plastic there. Logo pendant with a big heavy duty chain, really cool. Yeah, nice. Lovely stuff indeed. So there you have it. That is the To Hell and Back Venom box set, out on Darkness Shall Rise Productions. It's a really nice thing. I will put a link in the chat, and I would say if you can get yourself a copy, if you're a Venom fan, do, because it is worth it. The tapes and all the extras, it's definitely worth it if you can pick it up for a bargain. And if for no other reason, freaking classics. Absolute classic albums. Essential listening for any self-respecting heavy metal fan, speed metal, black metal, thrash metal fan. Check it out. So my friends, what are your thoughts and opinions on Venom? What are your thoughts and opinions on To Hell and Back? Interested to hear your thoughts and opinions on this one. Do feel free to comment, of course, but please do feel free to like and subscribe. Do check back soon for more reviews and recommendations of all the good heavy things. Until next time, my friends, take care of yourselves and stay heavy.